Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, I'm doing the rip it or ship it tag. So I have my jar of characters here and I have thrown in classical and modern characters, so I'm very interested to see who comes out of this one as a pairing. Okay, so the first pairing, the first character is Rochester from the 1966 novel Why Sargasso Sea. So if you haven't read Why Sargasso Sea, it is a prequel to Jane Eyre. The characters that I focused on in the novel are Bertha, pre-Attic phase, and Rochester, and he is being paired with Catherine Earnshaw from Wuthering Heights. Because Catherine is such a wild character, I can kind of see the same novel happening again, because obviously Rochester does not particularly like the wildness of Antoinette as a character, and especially not as a wife. So as a pairing, I don't think that they would work out very well. So this pairing, I'm going to rip it. The next pairing is Emma Carstairs and Henry Tilney from Northanger Abbey. So Henry Tilney is the love interest of Catherine Morland in Northanger Abbey, who is, again, a very adventurous character. She really likes gothic novels and she always looks for gothicism in everyday life. I'm not sure that Henry Tilney would like Emma Carstairs very much because she is very outright. I don't think that would end very well. The next two, Jem Carstairs, Alice Cullen. I think they would get along. I think they would be able to appreciate each other. They're both very down to earth. I'm gonna say I ship Alice and Jem. Why not? That could work. Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights and Mr. Rochester. So I really don't like Heathcliff as a character. I think he's a very brash, rude, cruel character. Mr. Rochester, on the other hand, is a very nice character. Maybe not so much the character in Why Sargasso Sea, but as Jane Eyre's love interest, I do really like him. I do not think these two characters would get along very well. They're just two completely different characters. I don't think they would get along very well, so the next two. So we've got Ronan Lynch here from The Raven Cycle and Mayor Barrow. Ooh, I like this one. I think they would be good for each other. I think they could definitely help each other overcome some of their issues. Yeah, I can see this, the bad boy and the bad girl. Can you imagine the arguments they would have? I think they're both very domineering characters. It would be interesting to see them kind of trying to outdo each other. I am going to ship that one. Okay, we have Finnick O'Dare and Akiva. I think both being used to war and dystopia and scars and personal lives being destroyed, love being abused, taken away from them. I think these two characters are very similar. I can see a very strong friendship here. I think they could help each other heal. See that possibly being a thing. I think their characters mesh well together. We have Carrie White from Stephen King's Carrie and Mr. Darcy. Okay, that's a very interesting pairing. Carrie needs tender love and affection. She has had a very sheltered upbringing. If she had been scorned in the way that Darcy scorned Elizabeth several times, it would end very badly for everyone involved. So yeah, I'm gonna rip that one to shreds. Okay, so Claire Fraser and Jem Merlin from Jamaica Inn. You know what? I see this. I would ship this actually. Yeah, why not? Jem Merlin is kind of the vagabond. He's like future Cornwall Jamie in a way. I think they have very similar traits. I think Clare is a headstrong character in a similar way Mary is. I am totally shipping this pairing. Elizabeth Bennet. Jonathan Morgenstern. Okay, that's like a definite no. I don't think Elizabeth would give him the time of day long enough to actually listen to him speak. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, the penultimate pairing. We have Catherine Morland from Northanger Abbey. Lady Macbeth. I think Catherine would find Lady Macbeth very intriguing, especially with the witchy aspects to her personality. But beyond that intrigue, I don't think that it would work out at all. Catherine Morland is not the powerful kind of woman that I think Lady Macbeth would go for. Okay, last pairing. Mina Harker from Dracula. Estella Havisham from Great Expectations. I think this would be a very boring relationship actually. Mina is intuitive and sometimes impulsive. Estella just seems very passive and cold, and I think they're just too different. I've never been much of a fan of Estella, to be honest, so another disappointing rip. Rest in peace, all those failed relationships. This video did not turn out the way that I wanted it to. You always have pairings in mind, and when you don't get them. If you still enjoyed this disappointing rip it or ship it video, please do give me a thumbs up and feel free to do the video yourself. I'm sure you'll come up with much better pairings than I did, and I will see you guys next time.